What's up, everybody? It's the channel editor CJ here, letting you know that we put on shows every week in LA and New York. But if you can't make it to either of those places, we have international shows as well at the Tokyo Comedy Bar on August 16th and in Edinburgh, Scotland, September 8th at the Monkey Barrel. Don't miss either of those shows, and especially don't miss our last Mothership show of the season, which is going down on October 5th in Austin, Texas. We're going to have some of the best battlers from the entire league at that show. Don't miss it. Get your tickets right now at the link right here or in the video description. Now, without any further ado, here are the top 10 battles from this month.
Let's roast! Hey, everybody. Mike looks like an obese elf on the shelf. He looks like the elf that broke the shelf. Mike is the body of the man that molested his face.
I don't know how I'd get up on a shelf. That's a lot of work. Dude, if you close your eyes, you sound like a shitty soda impression. It's wild.
All right, Ralphie May, spike your drink.
Yeah, I didn't like it. AJ looks like if Charlie Kirk was a Franco brother. He's got the face of Dave and the allegations of James.
Mike looks like a mall cop that brings his own gun.
Oh, that was the whole thing.
That's it.
Someone's got to protect the food court. It's gonna be me. Oh man, AJ's mom died of cancer after he lost all of her chemo money in crypto. Yeah. Now she's in the crypt. Oh. Yeah, he lost all that money and started the Bitler Youth. They trade alt-right coin.
All right, if we're doing mom jokes, here we go.
Let's go.
Okay, Mike used to compete in vaping competitions. That's real. He told me that over the phone. Mike used to compete in vaping competitions, and his mom filed for divorce over domestic abuse. I guess neither of them wanted the smoke.
That rules. Thank you, 30 seconds to come. AJ looks like a date rape Labubu.
That's fun. That's fun.
It's like he roofies girls with beer pong shots. Island.
Mike, you look like a pool boy for an above-ground pool.
Lifeguard. Oh, man. AJ, every time you laugh, it looks like a 5-year-old just heard the word poop.
It's pretty funny. You guys have heard Mike's voice by now. It sounds like he's doing an impression of a trans man. And don't worry, Mike only acts gay when women are awake.
He's the expert on the sleeping ones. AJ gets accused of being a misogynist because he has a no girls allowed sign on his treehouse.
That one's kind of fun. I like that one.
It's silly.
Yeah. Mike looks like a lesbian on a cruise.
Yeah, me and the lady are gonna scissor. Oh man, AJ's voice sounds like it sits on the board of gentrification. We found who's ruining Brooklyn.
At least my voice has hit puberty.
AJ sounds like he would use the word praxis to get laid. But he looks like someone that collects his favorite ICE agents as trading cards.
All right, everybody, keep it going for
Yeah!
AJ Lighting. And my boy, Mike Eden! Come on in the middle, Mike.
All right.
Have some fun in here.
Malia looks like a teacher's pet, if the pet was a rat. Yeah, Malia looks like she loves her professor almost as much as he hates his wife.
All right. This feels kind of fucked up. Before we start, can I ask, can he ethically consent to this? You go.
I go? I consent.
Hey.
Hey, also, you acting like I'm weird. You look like the first girl to ever say, "Where's my hug?" Malia looks like the Smurfette of the Lollipop Guild. And much like Smurfette, she can fuck a guy and leave him with blue balls.
God, you're shaking so much. What are you, a woman being approached by you? Stop. That's mean. That's mean.
Thank you.
Dan works from home, that's nice, but how do you work while chained to that post in the attic? How do you get anything done like that?
All right, I figure I should address it. I do shake. I have Tourette's, but Malia gets it. She's used to dancing on her own. All right. I'm winning you back. You guys are forgetting about Tommy. All right, anyway, Malia looks like she killed her sister in the womb and still talks to her to this day.
Look, a lot of girls come up here, like when they roast guys, they go, oh, he looks like he'd rape you, whatever. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to say that about Dan. Actually, I think Dan looks more like he'd roofie you and then just get jealous you were sitting so still.
Give them a round of applause. Great work. Y'all are both great, man. So round one goes to Malia's assignment. Round two, it's going to be 5 jokes. They all going to be in a row. I believe Malia getting us started on that one. Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Malia's assignment. It's 5 jokes. Give her a round of applause. Let's roll.
All right, keep it going for the reason my uncle's afraid of the vaccine. When I met Dan, I was like, maybe there's something to that. I guess maybe you never know, you know? Dan is Italian, speaking of racism, but... all right, before this, remember you like me. Dan is Italian, but you look like what Germans thought would happen if they were bitten by a Jew. Dan's upbringing was stable, he says, unlike any chair within 15 feet of him. I don't know if you guys know this, but Dan was actually the winner of the 2021 Coney Island Comedy Festival. But I have to ask, like, is that like how you were the winner of the Olympics? All right. Honestly, I know we're roasting, but Dan is actually a really nice person. So nice, actually, that whenever somebody's introducing him to a stranger, they go, "No, he's friendly."
All right, I get it. I seem creepy. Yeah. Yeah. We're all uncomfortable. But Malia and I know each other very well. She asked to be here, right? Seriously. Malia's a Jewish girl who went to Columbia, so this isn't the first time she pretended she wasn't safe. Yeah. Malia is afraid of anti-Semitism. Ironic, because she looks like she was molested by her uncle Semitism.
You look like the baby of that incest.
All right, uncalled for. My turn to do 5 jokes in a row.
Sorry, you're right. He's right.
You know me, I'm autistic. I love to count. All right. Malia's Jewish, but she still went to Mass. Salem, Mass in 1693. All right, I want to just say something nice about Malia because she said something nice to me. Malia is like a lot of the girls, and it's just like a messed up thing. A lot of girls in comedy, they say that they like have sex with dudes to get spots. So it's very much not true about Malia. She's hilarious, as you've seen. Yeah. When Malia fucks dudes, it's because she's a whore.
Give it to him, ladies and gentlemen. And Dan Wicks takes round number 2. For the first time tonight, we're going to the tie-breaking 3rd round. 5 jokes, tit for tat. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Wicks is going to get us started. Y'all give him a round of applause. Last round, let's go.
What's up, guys? This is awesome. This rules, right? You know, you're witnessing something historic right now. Yeah, this is the longest Malia has ever gone without asking her boyfriend if he's mad at her.
Look, I don't know what to say. Dan looks like what happens when you let the bed bugs bite. I don't know what. It's not supposed to happen. Doesn't he look like he jerks off to porn he drew himself?
Malia and I both look like we love My Little Pony. All right, anyway, actual joke. So this is true. Malia's had her heart broken by multiple men with podcasts. Yeah. Yeah, she liked, but they did not subscribe.
Dan grew up Catholic, he told me. Actually, no, he wasn't Catholic. He thought he was Catholic because anyone who looked at him would do the sign of the cross.
Malia looks like her black friends don't have black friends. What's the matter, Malia? Shaken up?
That's right. Make him feel like he's winning. It makes him feel good. Dan told me he didn't go to prom and instead stayed home and watched Fast Five. Yeah. I think that's funny because Fast Five is also what they call the girls who got out of going to prom with Dan.
Yes, I did see Fast Five. Cargo, vroom, vroom. Anyway, Malia looks like she takes Adderall so she can focus on taking Xanax.
You guys just love autism. What can I do? What? What do you want from me? This? You want this? What do you want? I'm trying. Let me tell a fucking joke. Okay, Dan's classmates always saw his potential. Actually, in high school, he was voted most likely to haunt an opera. No.
All right. Malia looks like she evicted a family from her dollhouse.
Okay. This is true. This is true. Dan once had sex with a trans woman. That's good. It's great. It's good. Love is love, right? They had a good thing going between them. Don't ask me about my chromosomes. I won't ask you about yours. That's it.
Hell yeah, give it over Ben Shapiro, everybody. What is a woman? Define a woman. He's having a rough week. I don't want to bust on him. His imaginary girlfriend cheated on him.
Guys, it's Juneteenth today, or as Brandon calls it, what?
If you lose, I'm gonna make you ride the green line tonight. All right?
I'll see you walking between the cars.
Yeah. I'll see you strapped to a Venezuelan. God, I can't even talk. All right, whatever. I'll skip that one. I haven't talked a lot today. If Matt Sullivan ever ends up in a relationship, I assume it will be open.
Yeah, Brandon's girlfriend is Gen Z, and I'm assuming legally blind. Brandon is the last guy someone dates before they get closer with their parents.
Speaking of parents, I overheard Matt talking to his mom, and he's like, yeah, and for my birthday, what I'd really like is, I bet you dip your Oreos in breast milk, dude.
Oh, man. Brandon wasn't invited to the insurrection because they thought he'd be too on the nose.
You just learned how to count to 6, dude, all right? Every night when Matt goes to bed, his mom has to look under the bed for immigrants. Night, don't let the Mexicans bite. I'm not trying to say Venezuelan again. I can't say Venezuelan.
No. This is visually a fun battle, because this is just racist online versus racist in person. Now, Brandon looks like he sells drugs to minors and then turns around and sells minors for drugs.
Matt looks like if I pulled out a beer, he goes, I don't know, man. I don't think it was right. I don't want to become an alcoholic.
You look like you brush your teeth with your knuckles.
Holy shit. Let's get to the first round, everybody.
You know, Brandon has been in show business a long time. He was actually on a Disney show a few years back. You guys remember? It was Grand Wizards of Waverly Place. You know, they love Brandon in the South. When Brandon goes back home, he gets picked first every time for the Civil War reenactment. And, you know, contrary to popular belief, Brandon is not anti-vax. He's just pro-measles. But, you know, Brandon is full of surprises. Like, the most surprising thing about Brandon is he's only once divorced. But, you know, a big problem in Brandon's marriage was that Brandon is not circumcised. And so Brandon's penis is just like his favorite outfit. It's all white and has a hood.
Very nice. Brandon, you're up. Hey, Matt, I don't know if you knew this, but you can actually stand on this stage and not have to roast. You can also do stand-up here. You'll never find out. He's never going to be able to actually watch this roast battle because of the parental settings on his computer. Matt actually got his roasting start by calling Asian kids the N-word on Fortnite. I don't know if you guys know that. I bet for prom your tux was made by Oshkosh Bagosh, you child. Dude, if you keep making fun of me, I'm gonna bend you over my knee and spank you. I bet you take a lady out to a nice sushi dinner and order chicken fingers, you child. Sullivan's Irish, and in Sullivan actually in Gaelic means licks gays. One end of a rainbow's a pot of gold, the other end is Matt blowing a dude. That's my favorite one I wrote. The bad ones are always my favorite. I don't have a joke, but I just feel like you have two moms. Matt did something really cool this week. He saw a boob.
It was Peyton's.
The biggest one he's seen yet. When Matt flies commercial, his parents have to let him know that he's flying by himself. All right, whatever. Give it up for them, everybody. Oh my God. Holy shit. Let's go to Peyton. My friend, you were referenced in the battle. What did you think of this round?
Yeah, I just don't think it's very funny at all. I'm working on it. Can I get some chicken tenders over here? I don't know, Matt. It's Matt, right? Okay. You really blew it on the second round. I mean, Brandon's not even trying. But it's cool. I know you gotta wrap this up and get back to 1985. And, that's a great movie reference. How did you? Back to the Future. I'm gonna give it to Brandon. Brandon won this round easily.
Okay, Brandon gets a vote. Sorav seemingly more disinterested than Brandon somehow.
No, I'm interested. Brandon, unfortunately. Who was so racist he couldn't even say Venezuela. Just saying it pissed him off. Like he's gonna say it and some kid's gonna come in here and try to sell chiclets or something. Like, calm down, it's gonna be fine. But I guess Brandon.
Brandon with 2. Ruslan.
Brandon.
I concur, my friend. Yeah. I like that one.
Yes, that's it.
That's it, Jameson? Brandon. Hey, Steph, what did you think?
I don't care.
Last round of the night, you guys fucking ready for it, huh? Roast on 3, motherfuckers. 1, 2, 3! Matt is such a dork. I bet he put an Apple tag on his virginity. Just in case he loses. No. It's a better joke than you gave me credit for. He wears a cardigan in the pool, dude. All right? I bet you got big nipples. You got that vibe. the biggest nipples, and I'm counting the panel in the room.
Yeah, I'm at the pool, and with that outfit, you should be at the poolside bar harassing women. You know, I've been calling Brandon racist a lot, and I'm going to keep doing it. But Brandon is actually fiscally conservative, but socially on probation.
Matt lost all his Tooth Fairy money on DraftKings today. You know what Matt's angry about? You know what he's angry at DraftKings? They won't let him bet on Israel versus Palestine. Which he thinks is a show on Nickelodeon, by the way. It's a cat and dog duo. I don't know.
No, Brandon works as a locksmith. So if you can't get in your car, Brandon will sleep in it.
Let's be honest. Matt looks like when he gets angry, he cries, doesn't he? I bet if you got an F in college, you'd threaten to sue the professor.
You look like you dry yourself off with your dog. Like...
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty funny.
Brandon looks like the troll under a bridge that tells you slurs instead of riddles.
You must answer 3 slurs. Dude, I look like your stepdad. We're just doing this to fucking find something we can bond over.
Yeah, I know. You're 40 going on hospice.
And you're 16, yeah. Dude, he's just a fucking, dude, you look like a guy that thinks a screwdriver is a hammer, all right? You're a child. Let me explain the difference between a screwdriver and a hammer. I screw your mom when I get hammered, all right?
I do look like a child. This looks like every episode of To Catch a Predator.
And you look like the one kid they let go. I don't know, dude. This doesn't seem cool. He's gonna make it weird.
Brandon actually gave me a ride here, and he's...
I let you sit on my lap and steer.
Yeah, he kept trying to tell me the car was a stick shift. Brandon looks like a homeless guy that only accepts change from white people.
You look like a guy that got molested during a pickleball lesson.
You look like you eat pussy with your dip in. Like,
you look like you've never eaten pussy.
You look like you put a bump stock on your fleshlight.
Pretty good. Pretty good. I can just picture Matt by a leg skipping rocks when Bitcoin went down. All right, guys, give it up for them. Holy shit.
All right. Summer can feel overwhelming. Between vacations, beach days, and fun in the sun, it's hard to find time to eat healthy. Factor makes meals easy with chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals that are ready in just 2 minutes. Pop them in the microwave or a skillet, and you're all set. With over 65 menu options to choose from each week, you'll be looking forward to every meal. They cater to tons of different lifestyles, so whether you're counting carbs, doing keto, or eating a vegetarian or flexitarian diet, Factor has the meals you love. Factor makes meals easy with chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals that are ready in just 2 minutes. Pop them in the microwave or in a skillet, and you're all set. With over 65 menu options to choose from each week, you'll be looking forward to every meal. They cater to tons of different lifestyles, so whether you're counting carbs, doing keto, or eating vegetarian or flexitarian, they cater to tons of different lifestyles, so whether you're counting carbs, doing keto, or eating vegetarian or flexitarian diet, Factor has the meals you'll love. Eat smart at factormeals.com/roast50off and use code roast50off to get 50% off, plus free shipping on your first box. That's code roast50off at factormeals.com/roast50off for 50% off plus free shipping. Get delicious, ready-to-eat meals delivered with Factor.
All right, who's going first?
Why do I have to use the AIDS mic? Sorry, that wasn't the answer to your question,
All right.
but
I could go first.
is that?
All right, Dan Wick's going first. Let's roast!
Eric is a narcissistic comedian who tried to kill himself. Yeah, because he thinks he deserves an audience with God.
Not that narcissistic. You might recognize Dan. We have a legend here. You might recognize Dan from Roast Battle. And you might recognize his spine from question marks.
You might recognize Eric from hitting on your girlfriend. All right. Speaking of narcissists, Eric's a Jewish rapper. Like what? Yeah. His name was Lil Hat.
That's very good. Dan, you truly put the art in retarded. Dan lost his virginity at 22, which honestly earlier than I would have thought. Doesn't Dan look like a rough draft of Pinocchio? Like he only lies about having a girlfriend? Wait, I have one for the blind guy too. Doesn't Dan sound like a dolphin that wished to be a real boy?
Stop riffing, you narcissists. Yeah, Eric used to love 50 Cent until he found out it wasn't money.
Dan, thanks for being here. I know you'd rather be chasing a laser pointer around the room.
I thought you'd never shut up. All right.
All right.
Yeah. Fuck you. Before comedy, Eric used to be a magician. Yeah. But one time he was sawing a woman in half, and he thought, "This is really funny. I should be a comedian." Oh man.
That bombed. They still love you. Dan gets really mad when you call him autistic. And honestly, it's that kind of emotional range that lets you know it's Asperger's.
Eric loves doing psychedelics, such as like mushrooms and ketamine, which help him find deep truths, like sometimes no means yes. As a matter of fact, Eric's in the psych ward right now. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes women are nice to him, and then they yell, "Psych!"
All right, guys, let's wrap this up. I have to go run a 5K for whatever disease he has. And Dan has to go sit alone in his room and try to move a pencil with his mind. First off, I just want to say thank you to Andrew for being here. I know you'd rather be getting your glasses all foggy while eating soup. If Andrew looks familiar to you, you probably recognize him from his YouTube series, Atheist destroys Christian with facts and logic.
Thank you guys for coming. It's good to be here. Eric and I actually almost got stuck at the front door going, after you, I insist. Eric looks like he says, oop, howdy fellas, right before getting mugged.
I feel like I could mug you with a strong opinion. All right, that was a good one, Ben Shapiro. Andrew takes testosterone. Yeah. No, it's working. He's almost finished transitioning into mommy's big man. Daddy's gone. You're the man of the house now, Andrew.
Eric, if you're here, who is holding their change over a tip jar waiting for the barista to turn back around? And 12 cents. Eric says he's had a lot of sexual partners, which is unbelievable to anybody who spent time with him. But it wouldn't be the first time a Jewish person adjusted a body count in their favor.
You put the virgin in neurodivergent. Okay. Andrew and I, we live together. We're roommates, yeah, sure. He's very nice. Sometimes he gets a little grumpy. I tried to say hi to him this morning, and he was like, don't even talk to me until I've had my chamomile tea.
In my defense, I had not yet had my chamomile tea. Eric doesn't just look like this, he actually is good at video games. Sometimes in roasts, they'll pit Eric against a person of color, and Eric loves doing ethnic accents during roasts. He'll do Jamaican, Indian, Asian. I'm just waiting for the bits to get good enough to justify doing the voice. Like, hey, Eric, what if a Jamaican, an Indian, and an Asian guy sat down and workshopped some jokes?
You damn bomba clot.
Do it.
I've learned a lot living with Andrew. Before I met him, I didn't even know H&R Block had an improv team.
Thank you, guy who definitely owns a kimono. Doesn't this battle look like we're competing for the best desk at a WeWork? But Eric actually does work from home. Apparently you don't need to be in office to email death threats to Miss Rachel.
Feel like it's a good time to remind you Israel is one of America's strongest allies, guys. Did you say last joke? Yes, sir. Okay, sorry. All right, I'll wrap this up. Andrew has to go work up the courage to wear shorts. Andrew's Palestinian. Yeah. Yeah, why'd you... All right, anyways. Andrew's Palestinian. He met his girlfriend on Field. It's a dating app named after where Hamas landed on October 7th. Isn't it crazy that Palestine's losing with men like Andrew at their disposal? How can Israel defeat his explanations of who versus whom?
Guys, that joke was a risk. I want you to give it up for Eric. I mean, come on. This is the first time a Jewish person has agreed to a fair fight with a Palestinian. I mean, really. You got to give it up to him. No, Eric's not a fighter. He's a laid-back Jew. They conscripted him into the IDGAF. I'll leave it there.
Me and Louis are roommates. We've lived together for about a year. In that time, he's had sex with one woman. And the next morning, he went to church afterwards. Which I think he might have been guilty. I think he was trying to pray the straight away.
A lot of churches in Boys Town. I am roommates with Mike. His favorite book is Moby Dick, which makes sense because he's got a fat white cock and he's always chasing whales around.
not afraid to fuck outside my weight class, all right? I was surprised to find out that Louis never been in the military. You might be surprised by this too. I think he is sometimes forgets that he's not in the military. The amount of stolen valor that's going on over here is insane. To an actual Marine, this is like blackface.
Hey, hoorah, you know, a little borrowed valor. Yeah, that's all right. Mike has a brother who's a big old meth addict and been in and out of prison for years, beats up family members, you know, a real piece of shit. Or as his family calls him, the favorite.
I'm gonna shoot you with a gun after this. Louis really into Nerf guns and Lego, which means that the kids he's fucking are super cool. They warn you about strangers with candy luring you into a van. Never said anything about Legos in a Subaru Outback.
This is coming from the roommate that comes up to me all the time and goes, 15's pretty mature. Mike has the body of E.T. if he never went home and kept eating Reese's Pieces.
If Louis saw an alien, he would call ICE immediately. Louis writes all his jokes with crayon. I know, because when he does a good one, we put it up on the refrigerator. He claims he's dyslexic, but he never misspells the N-word.
A wild statement coming from Hard R. Huck Finn over here. Mike's favorite thing to do on his days off is lay on his side for 8 hours and finger his own belly button. Crazy that he gets drunk at night and talks about killing himself.
Last joke. You wish it was my belly button, brother. Talking about fingering my asshole, sir. Louis losing his hair. I don't have a joke about that. I just want you guys to know that one thing in my life is going better than his. I might not be handsome and charismatic and successful, but at least I don't have a Jew fro that looked like it went through the Holocaust. Don't boo that.
Hey, dude, I got 6 million more hairs to lose. I'm good. There you go. All right. A little slow, but you got it. Mike's trying to quit cigarettes, but his favorite thing to do is smoke on the back deck and tell the college girls next door they're beautiful angels.
They are.
All right, that's Mel. Give it up for him, guys.
Keep it going for Megan the Centipede. She's about to have a real creeper crawly summer. Oh, man. She's the type of black that inspires Tim Burton movies. You could say she's the Nightmare Before Juneteenth.
Give it up for Selena Quesadilla, everybody. There's a bit of a difference between us. I'm a mixed girl, and Maddie is a mixed girl. Sometimes people say that Maddie and I look alike. I don't really see it. Luckily, we date totally different guys. I could never get cheated on that much.
Angie got a low booty crack. She can only take long back shots. And Angie looked like if you took all the features of a Mr. Potato Head and put it on an asparagus.
I'm surprised you know a vegetable. Give it up for the notorious BBL. Maddie looks like the black Little Mermaid if she sold her bath water.
I'm a wanted woman. All right. All right. Okay. All right, Holly Dingleberry. Oh, man. I'm getting fucked up. Listen, Angie got the posture of a question mark. And it's kind of ironic because she also owns a pet snake. Every morning she wakes up by going, "What's up, twin?"
Nice. Maddie calls herself the autistic bad bitch. She diagnosed herself as autistic because she doesn't like talking to people. I think you might just be a bitch.
All right. You would know. All right. Oh, man. Angie can't say the N-word with confidence.
And you shouldn't.
Okay. All right, bitch. All right. Listen, the blackest thing about Angie is that she looked like a wet Newport. Which is ironic because she's just so dry. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Maddie's never dry. She loves eating glue. At least I think that's glue in the videos. Maddie looks like Charlie XXL if she was celebrating Brat Summer.
Hey, man. Angie's eyebrows are thicker than me, bro. Your eyebrows are so thick, they auditioned for the role of the mustache in the Steve Harvey biopic.
So did your pussy.
Okay. All right. Listen, man. Her family feud is whether to attend the cookout or call the cops on it, goofy white bitch.
Your family feud is your dad asking you to stop saying the N-word.
Angie's Puerto Rican, she's not even black. All right, we done.
Jesus Christ, Jay, look at those lips. You look like Pixar animated a plunger. Jay looks like the first man to sprain an ankle putting on chapstick. Because I'm kidding, Jay's actually in great shape. He does 200 push-ups a day. He's like, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ryan is a Jew who owns a wallet company. On the nose. That would be like if I owned a school shooter training camp. That's crazy. Ryan is such a shameless entrepreneur. If he survived the Holocaust, he would be trying to flip the shoes on eBay.
Guys, go by the wallets, please. I want to touch all your money as well. You guys keep it going for phony Hinchcliffe. Jay's mom works for a nonprofit. I'm guessing she's his agent. Jay actually just dropped a new YouTube special. It's called My Wife Hates These Jokes. And according to the comment section, Jay has over 200 wives.
Oh my God. That is quite a burn. I'm gonna need some ice. Can somebody talk to me? Get me some? I know Ryan just called it on his Mexican wife. Ryan has been having trouble getting his wife pregnant. He treats her pussy like Palestine. No kids are getting out of there alive.
You're saying it. You're going to say free Palestine. Don't expect the Jews not to want it. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Show the banks, give us the West Bank. Keeping on for the bad boy of book club. Jay has a bunch of terrible tattoos. I'm Jewish, I would know. No, he has a bunch of terrible tattoos. He's got a flambe hand, a cow skull, and a bloody milkshake. Jay's covered in more shitty artwork than a retarded kid's refrigerator.
Everybody, keep it going for Shylock LaBeouf. Ryan's nose is so big, when he sneezes in LA, they say, "Bless you" in Bakersfield.
Jay sounds like every black comedian's impression of a white comedian. Hey guys. Jay's real name is Jerry, but his parents call him Jay because that was the shape of the hanger they tried to abort him with.
This is Ryan, a guy who thinks strippers actually like him. Ryan looks like he got hit really hard by the vape tariffs.
30% is crazy. We can agree on that, right? 30%. It's fucking insane.
How's he gonna get that mango man now?
Jay looks like he has to take a Tums before he eats pussy.
Only when it's your Mexican wife.
Spicy. Yes, Jay was actually a magician up until he lost his virginity. So Jay is still a magician. Yeah, he. What was the part of it? Fuck it, just end it with that. Go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Ended on a real gut buster there. Speaking of busted guts, Ryan's dad died of stomach cancer. Ryan, your comedy career is a lot like your dad's chemo. Anyone who tells you it's working is lying to you. I only see Ryan perform on 2 stages, and at least your dad made it to stage 4.
Damn right! Paige, Shelley, let's roast!
Shelley's family has actually preserved a royal bloodline. Oh, shit, I fucked that up. Shelley calls a family member brother cousin. Don't worry, they're not exclusive.
Oh my gosh, go take a mental health walk through Hobby Lobby on a rascal scooter, you thick-ankled hag. Paige Wesley eats like a metaphor for greed in a fable. What's for dinner, bitch? 4 pheasants and the silver they were served upon?
All gold for me, bitch. Also, fuck off, tragic school bus. Shelley's been fired from every job she's ever had. Food jobs, bank jobs, hand jobs, mouth stuff. Seriously, she's always getting fired, and she told me one time she was kidnapped for 7 hours. Even they wouldn't let you finish the shift.
Oh my God, you're so just jealous because I could get kidnapped without it being an Ocean's 11 style heist. It's true. Beep boop. Beep boop. I've got her left tit. Beep boop. I've got her right tit. I'm 7 blocks away.
No one can carry this shit 7 blocks. Come on. In this heat, no. Did you have more or are you good? I feel bad for interrupting you.
Oh, no, go crazy.
Oh, thank you. I will. All right. It's true. I'm fat. Shelley lost 7 pounds, but we don't believe in quitters. Shelley is autistic, kind of a whore. You know they love trains. I'm a I'm a little worried she's gonna end up on one of RFK's lists. Not the autistic one, but like the bloated corpses he puts on his cars.
Oh my God, what trains do you love? Gravy trains?
Soul Train, bitch!
Oh, I am from Atlanta, also known as the only place where Paige is hot.
Also Oakland, thank you.
Paige went to UCLA. Girl, your eyes are so close together, the only thing you see is the sides of your nose.
No one has ever hit my eyes, bitch. Fuck you. That was good. Thank you. Oh. Shelley's from Florida, and she's had chlamydia 3 times. She's so nasty, she gets crabs and crawfish.
Oh. Paige, you look like you write inmates using photos of me.
Bitch, most of them are black. They'd never write back.
Oh, Paige. Paige actually told me that she had a lot of trouble finding a wedding dress in her size. Girlina, was finding the husband easy? A blind man whose penis could reach?
You're just jealous it's that long. I stay satisfied. I'm never hungry. Always enough glizzy for me. Shelley accidentally crushed a gator one time because she forgot the first rule of gators. Stick to missionary.
Oh, anywho. Y'all, I don't think you should feel bad for Paige because her eyes are kissing her nose, or that her teeth are khaki, or that her legs look like wet sand castles. Because her parents are still together. Yes. Turns out the secret to a happy marriage is the shared guilt in creating an abomination.
No, it's because whales mate for life. What's up?
Let's go. Keep it going. Shelley Joe Gruenberg and Rampage fucking Wesley. Let's rock!
Guys, doesn't Andrew look like he uses the word cunnilingus to describe how he eats an Oreo? Seriously, when Andrew... Jesus Christ. I'm already laughing at the joke, guys. It's that funny. When Andrew eats pussy, he gives tasting notes. Yeah. He's like, do I detect hints of berry? Oh, wait, that's my Zen. Never mind.
Ryan is Jewish and shredded, like the Epstein client list. Yeah. Ryan doesn't say Zionist. He's a beefy Jew, so he calls himself a Hebrew national. The guy loves protein. For dinner, he's voting for a 2-steak solution.
Oh, is it? Okay, good. Yeah, Andrew's pretty upset that list never came out. That was the only way his name was going to make the paper. All right. You may recognize Andrew from introducing himself for the 3rd time at a party. Andrew's got a personality like one of those yawns you just can't quite finish, you know? Hey, you're like a khaki pant became a person. Now you're stiff beige, and after you go on a date with a girl, you go right back in the closet.
I'm leaving the party like, they'll remember my name one day. Ryan, this is true. Ryan has trouble sleeping because he's aware of how his life is going. Traveling across the country to do roast battle at 42, yada yada. But his dad was an optician before dying of cancer. It was brutal when he found out what stage he had. He was like, number 1 or number 2? Number 4? Shit!
It's a good joke.
Hey, Ryan, does his headstone get progressively harder to read as it gets towards the bottom?
Yeah.
Here lies who?
Andrew likes to bring flasks to bars because he's not sure they'll serve milk. After seeing Jurassic Park as a kid, Andrew and his brother wanted to be dinosaurs. Yeah. His brother got close. He's also extinct after being caught in black tar. Heroin. Yeah, no. Apparently life didn't find a way.
At least my brother died doing what he loved. Outliving your dad.
Yeah.
He overdosed on Israeli flour. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. Most of you probably know this by now, but Ryan looks like an asshole. His wife is actually, he's Jewish, his wife is Mexican. They met when their tunnels merged.
Yeah.
You got your border tunnel in my synagogue tunnel. No, you got your synagogue tunnel. It's a Twix situation.
It's a Reese's peanut butter cup situation.
But yeah, they actually got married this year in Mexico. That's how annoying Ryan is to be around. His wife was like, I want to make sure I can still get deported. She's going to be the first person to call ICE on herself. She's going to be like, yeah, I want to report an illegal. She's living with a guy who could be taller.
Jesus Christ. You guys, one more time for RL Palestine. October 7th is the only thing that gives him goosebumps. No, you look like Ned Flanders if he was diddly-doodlied by his neighbor Reno. Go for it.
We got it. Let's see here. Trouble sleeping? Yeah. That's what I'm going to have after having to check my notes. Ryan is divorced. Oh, sorry. That joke is for 2 years from now. Sorry. I got lost. No, let's do a joke for right now. Ryan says AA saved his marriage. Yeah, they haven't fought since Alligator Alcatraz opened. He calls her tears ice water. Marrying Ryan actually prepared her to get kidnapped by ICE because she's already been swept off her feet by an anonymous douchebag meathead.
Man, I thought you were a nice guy.
Yeah.
Turns out you're an ICE guy.
Last joke.
All right. What's your name again? Oh, yeah. Andrew. Andrew looks like he jacks off to the terms and conditions on Pornhub. Yeah. He's just like, oh, you're going to do what with my data, you dirty slut? I'll check that box. Andrew's from Connecticut, and he was born right next to Sandy Hook. Not the school, the hangar his mom tried to give herself a beach abortion with.
A beach abortion?
A beach abortion. It's what you do in the summer. I got one more part. Sorry. Yeah. Andrew was actually on that game show where you try to prove that you're smarter than a fifth grader, and he lost so bad. You guys know the show, right? To Catch a Predator? He lost bad.
That's a good joke. Ryan looks like a cast member of the Jersey Shore whose nickname would be The Situation Over There Is Just So Complicated. No, Ryan's very in shape. He used to teach that Jewish form of self-defense with the funny name, litigation.
Ladies and gentlemen, make it loud for number 1, number 2 in the world, LA's own Ryan Nesson, New York's own Andrew Manning. Holy crap.